I was able to learn the way how to, first of all, register for how to become a tenant or register as a user. I mean, then add become a tenant and then add a user to my account.
To go through
Basically,
this.
we did main we did Active Directory, Azure Active Directory, which are the things that will make you to actually become a tenant. So from there, I learn what an identity is, what an account is. So, and from what I also from what I learned, I learned that identity can be anything, but it has to be identified. I mean, so it has to be dedicated and
Any
permit
objects that need authentication and authorization.
authentication. Yeah, anything that needs can be object or person, but need authentication. Then we talk about so we talk about accounts, what an account is, and in Azure, actually, an account is described as something that has an identity, an identity that has data associated with it. Yeah.
Somebody's reviewing his notes.
Then we did another one that is it did this about the subscription, which is actually what we use to pay for the Azure account. And then what else did we do?
The
The
AD
tenant and
join,
directory too. You sure?
AD join, where we have when you want to join your devices, there
Okay,
are two
yeah.
ways.
That one is let me see if I remember it. Hold on. We have two ways of there are two ways, which is registering and joining. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
Okay.
So what's the main difference?
Ah, mm,
When you
okay, I can
register the
just say it this
device,
way that
what does it mean?
the way you explain it to me is simple that if you want to use your want to use your if you want to use if you want to use if you want to go into maybe a company's want to work, let's say just you're working from home. So to be able to use your personal stuff, you have to join it to the Azure.
No,
Uh,
you register
okay,
now.
is that one is registered?
Mm. So so joining is when you want to now authenticate using your work account or
Okay,
school account that will have
okay.
changed the old what
Okay,
might
that will
change the
change
device,
those settings.
those settings, So which means that, for example, if you lose the device, you just tell them, sorry, you have been
Just
robbed. And then
they will
from the
now
company right there, they wipe all
to
the
to do it. Yeah. Mhm.
all, okay, so I can give you 95%. That's
Thank you.
amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. It shows that despite the level of distraction, you know, shows okay. We did the knowledge check yesterday. So today,
I think that's me now. Yeah. I'm able to get my local computer now. That's me.
I need to mute one.
Yeah, I've muted that one already.
Okay. All right. So today we'll be looking. So today we'll be looking at managing your user and your group. Okay. And then managing
Okay.
your Azure identities. So you already know all those identities and then how to govern them. Then you also want to manage all the objects in your Azure AD. Remember that all those things we call objects. Anything that can authenticate, anything that can authorize, plastic authorization, anything created within Azure portal is an
Okay.
object.
Is that not true?
Yeah. So you'll be creating users on group, you'll be managing users on group.
So, what can we call today's topic? Yesterday
Okay.
was,
This topic is
I think,
configure users and group account.
okay, configure users and group accounts.
In case if you want to write it down.
Mm-hmm.
So these are what we are going to be doing today. We create user account, manage user, create bulk user, create group account, create administrative units, do a demonstration, do lab. So today is a long job, long work. So
Okay, no problem.
hope you are ready.
Ah, I am.
Okay. So so managing Azure AD object, you're going to be creating user, you're going to be managing the user, manage the device setting. Of course, you know that there are two ways you can join devices now. So I'm going to be managing the device settings. I'm going to be performing bulk updates. Then manage your guest account. Okay. So when
Okay.
you joined me into the Azure portal yesterday, my own account is a guest account
Mm-hmm.
because you invited me as a guest to join. Did you get the idea?
Okay.
So so in these modules, you're going to be you will learn how to configure user accounts and account properties, create a new user, then bulk user account with templates, configure this and that. So let's move. So here increasing user. This is how your user, this is how it looks like. When you search Azure, see all users. Then this is where you see them.
Okay.
For example, you
That's true.
see ulogale.com at Microsoft dot, the name
Mm-hmm.
of your own portal as guest. Okay. But you see, you are the one that created the portal. It will see you'll be the one at number one looking over and you'll be
Okay.
member. So someone like me will be a guest. If you invite Omomi, and Omomi should be a guest. Then if you now decide that you want to create a user within this place, a user within this place without inviting them, then they become a member like you too. But the difference
Okay.
here,
Mm-hmm.
so all of these are going to do. So typically, Azure AD defines users in three ways. Okay, so now Azure Active Directory now ó define àwọn users ọ̀nà mẹ́ta ló fi define wọn so that
Okay.
ó categorize wọn sọ́nà mẹ́ta. So number one is are the cloud identities. So this user exists only in Azure AD. For example, irú user yìí, irú first person yìí, you understand?
Uh-huh.
Or user that you have created here from this place, from new user. Can you see?
Yes.
Can you see this diagram? There is new user, there is no guest
Yes.
user.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go to new guest user, you are inviting someone like me again using their email address. You get the idea?
Yeah, yeah.
You are inviting someone like me. Good. You go to new user, okay. But go to guest user. But if you want to create a user, let's say you hire somebody to come and work with you, and you need to give them access directly. What do? You add them as a user here. So the person become a cloud identity. Why? Because This user only exists only in Azure AD. An example of this is an administrator account too. A user may that you manage yourself. Just you understand, just like the way I've explained. So because hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Seems you are far away.
I'm about now. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's clear.
Okay.
You're far away before. Okay, so now you understand your identity, your cloud identity now. So this person that you're identifying in the cloud is number one, the person that created the cloud account. Number two, our users that create láti bí bá. Ṣé ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀? Àwọn ní cloud, they are like the cloud native. So orúkọ yẹn, address yẹn, email yẹn kò exist in anywhere before. Lórí cloud yìí nìkan ló wà. So now cloud identity can be in Azure AD or an external Azure AD. So the user is defined in another Azure instance. When these accounts are removed from Power Directory, they are deleted. Okay, good. Now the second type of Azure AD users is directory synchronized identity. So look at that word, directory synchronized. So this user exists in an on-prem Active Directory. So what's your example of an on-prem Active Directory?
So example of on-prem Active Directory.
Yes.
These are the one that are present in the data center.
Exactly, like your mini server within your on-premises company. So remember that you're already working. Remember that when kuda.com that we're using as hypothetical, they already have staffs, physical people, human beings that are working for them, right? And they configured their Windows server, right? So they configured their Active Directory on the Windows server. What in authenticate based on the diagram of check by the diagram using NTLM or Kebros. What in authenticate one. So what in ṣiṣẹ́ wọn, lókàlùkù wà happy. All of a sudden, their management said they want them to move to Azure. You understand? So the moment they are moving to Azure, you are not going to come to Azure and start creating ade.logo at kuda.com anymore. What do? You synchronize those guys with your Active Directory. So using Azure AD Connect. So the synchronization activity called via AD Connect brings this user into Azure.
Okay.
They use Kinomando that synchronize your Azure and your on-prem. When it comes to Active Directory now, you use AD Connect. So AD Connect, my pack and guys on all their workers, everything, Azure. So, but identify one as directory synchronized identity, which are different from your cloud native. So this user exists in an on-prem activity, the synchronization activity that will cover Azure AD Connect, bring these users to Azure. So their source is where? Where's their source? Their source
The
is where?
server, the Windows server.
It's you understand, man.
Yeah.
So identify. So the third type now, guest user. Relatively belongs to Lana. You understand?
Okay.
Relatively belongs. So it's like I'm a guest to your environment. So it's like I'm just coming to work briefly and then go away. So I'm not a member of the organization. You understand? I'm not a member of the company. So maybe I'm a vendor or one of your vendor or one of the users, that will just need to log in and do one or two things and go away.
Okay.
So because I'm coming to work on your Azure, they also have to register me. You will now put user here to say this person was a user. So this user exists outside Azure because remember that my Gmail is the Gmail to Microsoft. It exists outside Azure. Example are accounts from other provider and Microsoft accounts such as Xbox and Live accounts. So their source is invited user, like you saw yesterday. So they are invited. So this type of account is useful when external vendors and contractors need access to your Azure resources. Only their help is no longer necessary. Gentlemen, this type of account
Yes,
is useful when external vendors, say like I mentioned, or your contractors, they need to work with Azure.
access.
So clear come
Yes,
for you don't have
resources.
to add them
It's
from
only
direct. You don't have to add them as a member. Give
guest
them a
privilege.
guest privilege, yes. So once they have that guest privilege, it means that you know uh, so this type of account is useful when external vendor, or contractor need to access your Azure resources. So once their help is no longer necessary, you can remove the account
Them off.
and all of their assets one time.
Mm.
Okay, so let's go on. So how do you manage user accounts? There are multiple ways to add cloud identity to an Azure AD. So you can add new user. So look at that diagram. When you can add new user. Just come to user, go to user, come to user. You can add user. Very simple. You can see here. You can create a user. As simple as ABC. Or you can invite a user.
Okay. Only
So,
one current official.
um, so you can add new user through the Azure portal in addition to name and username. So there's a profile information job like title and department. So, so here now, when you add new user now, you create new user. You are inviting user to use this one. So what are the things you need to consider when you are managing users? Profile picture, the, the picture job or contact information is optional. Digital user can still be installed in 30 days. So what continue mean is pé let's assume that they mistakenly delete somebody's contact. It will still
Mm-hmm.
be at the back end for 30 days. So that when you
Okay.
now realize that it deletes the CEO la access sí Azure portal mọ́, you guys can always go back to the back end and then
And bring him
restore
back.
it back. And because it can be there for 30 days. And the point is, somebody that is on your portal too, that is not signing in or working in for 30 days, it might likely mean that the person has moved on. You understand?
Yes.
So,
Hmm.
so user can also be added to Azure AD through Microsoft 365 Azure Center, Microsoft into Azure Console, etc. So you understand then. So,
Yes.
so we have looked at how to create or manage user account. Manage user account. So now I want to
Yeah.
look at creating bulk user. So what if, for example, you got a job, right? And one of the job you are doing is to manage the accounts, you know, their username, password, and everything. And then these guys has to be like 300 people at once,
Oh,
and they are telling you
I
that
know.
you need to work on this thing, and then they want to use it.
Hmm.
You understand?
Okay.
So now, if the thing is to come into place is instead of writing 1 or 300 staff, you can just put them together as a CSV file, and then you upload. You ask necessary questions and then you save.
Okay.
You understand?
Just will come out. Okay. I know this one.
Cherry, we don't for line is in bulk create. So
Okay.
you already have you would have already had all the information you want to use to create as Excel.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
So they use a lot of Excel on this one. I need to learn Excel to remember.
So now, what did you say?
I said they use Excel a lot. I said I need to learn Excel.
Oh, you want to learn Excel too?
I said I need to. I don't know Excel, so I need to learn it. You've been mentioning
Yeah, you
Excel
don't know.
since started. No, I just know.
I
I just
can
know.
I can also train you if you don't mind from
No problem.
beginner to advance. From beginner to advance. So maybe we should do that after this training. Then
Yeah,
we'll now do the develop.
not the develop. Yeah.
So let's do that
So, and then, yeah.
because that Excel too is something. Okay, so now to do a bulk training, a bulk what's it called now? To create a
About
bulk user,
user.
you would have had an Excel somewhere saved in a CSV.
That's
But
true.
thank you. But that also already in the template they might look. They can populate the name, the comma, all those information that they will ask you. They might download templates anyway. So to the bulk create user, download template.
Okay.
So you now populate all the information they require. What do you now do? You now create bulk
The work.
so and then before you know it, all the 300 people you have
Will be
access
created.
instead of doing one. So things to consider when using the template. So we are not using this template now. That is a bulk. You want to register people as a user. You want to create user as a bulk. You must consider two things. Number one, the naming convention. Establish and implement the naming convention for user display alias. For example, username could consist of first name, period of so basically this is the naming convention, you know,
Okay.
where we have smith.john, or you have adidot.logo at whatever.com that the person is not coming. Then another thing that they must also identify is to implement a conversion of the initial password of the new user created. So figure out a way for the new user to receive their password in a secure way. So method commonly used to include generating random password, enabling it and the user enabling it to the new user and then their manager. So kí ló tọ́ láti sọ mí báyìí? Ṣé we come to name convention? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you want to do a bulk create. All of them must follow the same name convention. So you should not
Mm-hmm.
put capital letter S or capital letter G. You can decide to remove your own. Or you can decide to have Smith.John. You understand? Smith.John and Smith also. Okay.
Okay.
So but for password, after naming convention now, for password, you would you would create it, you will specify it, and then you must find a way of sending it to these guys, because once you send it to them,
Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear you know. So
Yeah, I can
I
hear you.
said, so for password, your password too, you create it in such a way that it's easier for those guys to go and log in. So when they are logging in, it will ask them to automatically change their password. You know that kind of
Okay.
login now.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Most company.
So at the same time, you can create group. Kí ni mo pe group fún yín lánàá?
Uh, who- group is number.
Okay. So
I
what is group?
forgot. I forgot group. Oh. Hold on, don't say it. Oh. Let me think. Ah, Meeting by me group.
All right.
A group are
So
the set of uh, set of users
oh great.
in right.
Yes, you are right.
Okay, group are set of users. English no also.
Okay, so your group are set of users. For example, your department. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
group.
So yeah. So now your AD allows you to define two different type of group. So our group we are now saying an original policy. Number one, you have your security group. Then number two, you have your Microsoft 365 group. So for companies that are already using Microsoft 365, they have already configured the environment. You understand?
Okay.
So those ones, Microsoft 365 is like an active directory on its own. When company join, when they want to start business, the first thing to do is to buy Microsoft products, which is
Yeah.
Microsoft 365. So with that, they can contain some certain things, you know. So we have Microsoft 365 group and then security group. You know me by security group, you know, it's like a close knitted group whereby anybody that is not in that group will not have access or will not
Access to any to what is going
you
on.
understand. So it's like a security group. So your security group, so can you read that security group?
Huh?
Read that, sir.
I read okay. Security groups are used to manage member and computer access to share resources for a group of users. For example, you can create a security group for a specific security policy. By doing it this way, you can give a set of permission to all the members at once instead of having to add permission to each member individually. These options require an Azure administrator. I'm sorry, Azure AD administrator.
Okay, so what do you understand from those statements?
Huh?
What do you understand by those statements? You read.
What I understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so from what I've read, is just that it means that um, for you to do this is a set of people that are
Okay.
given specific that have the specific function and have a specific access to specific job functionality. So if you are not a member of the group, you cannot share, you don't have permission to what is actually happening. Then the administrator is the one that can manage them. Like for example, you give this in a company, right? The
Mm-hmm.
financial sector of a company. The
Mm-hmm.
people that are in that area, maybe the ones that are making the wages or the salaries, they have direct policy and they can make changes, they can add change, they can upgrade, they can give you maybe they just have access to that specific functionality and activities that is happening in that particular group. So you
Okay.
need security permission to get into that group.
Okay. So as you can see, share our group here. The moment that you have the group here, these are all the managers in that company. So which means you can still be in another place, another group. You understand?
Mhm.
So these are your virtual machine administrators and all of that. So let's read this. Adding member to the group. So these are
Yeah.
three things that you must know, sir. You must know them by your hand.
Okay.
You must know them by your hand. There are three things. So now, how do you assign a member to a group? A group means that.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. Sorry, let me
Patrick,
take some
go
water.
eat. You said Patrick has eaten his lunch. Yeah, Patrick ate his lunch. Yes, yes, sorry. I'm here now.
Okay, good. So, like I said, in assigning member to the group, so the question is this: you can create a WhatsApp group and then invite people. Abi? You just go
Yes,
there, and you invite. But you know, another thing you can do is to copy the link of the group and send to somebody else.
yes.
Abi, che mo come and send the WhatsApp
Yeah,
group to
no,
our
I said yeah.
Oh, yeah, understand. So
Mm-hmm.
anybody that's not added to that group does not know what is going on in that group.
That's true.
You understand? Only the last one time we let security
Mm-hmm.
boundary. So get no matter how they type, they cannot see any, they cannot jump into that WhatsApp group until they join it or somebody join them, right?
Okay.
So adding members to a group, there are different ways you can assign access to, right? Number one of the ways of adding members to a group is assigned. So let you add specific user to the numbers of this group and to have unique permission. I don't know if you understand that first line. Yes.
You had a special shot a member of the group, right?
No, the first line, which is assigned.
Okay, I signed. Okay, I understand it.
What are you trying to say?
You said
Trying to say.
I will break. Oh,
Okay, so now we have another one called dynamic user. This is on top of say you won't just add user to a group. So what does dynamic user membership do? Let's you use dynamic user membership to automatically add or remove members. So when the members attribute changes, Azure reveal dynamic group rules and authentication. If the if the if the member meet the requirement, they are add. If they do not meet the rule, they are minus.
mm.
Yeah. Then you have dynamic device, which is classical group in the way. So let us use the dynamic group to automatically add and remove devices and new devices attribute change. Azure review the dynamic group of deposit. So if the device meets the requirement, they are advised. So the device no longer meets the rule requirement. Yeah. Okay. So
So
what's the difference between dynamic user and dynamic device?
the difference is the dynamic user is you remove or add member. Dynamic device is you remove or add the device, right? Hello.
I can hear you, sir.
I said for dynamic user,
Yeah.
it allows dynamic member to remove automatically remove or add members. But in case of the dynamic device, it lets you remove or add devices.
Okay.
Chimogba.
So your dynamic group rules. Let's let's you see dynamic group rules to automatically add or remove device. If you decide to changes, the view of dynamic group is of direction. Here is just giving you more flexibility to create, more rules by yourself in adding people to your portal. Then there's another thing called administrative unit. Administrative
You say
unit.
allocative units.
Administrative units.
Okay, administrative units.
Yes. So now it can be useful to restrict administrator scope by scope, alternative administrative unit in organization than they are made up of independent division of any kind. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. You can read again.
It can be useful to restrict administrative scope and use administrative units in organizations that are made up of divided division of any kind. It can be useful to restrict administrative scope by adding.
Okay. So when you are talking about administrative units now, this can be useful in restricting administrative scope by using administrative units in organization, such as they are made up of independent division of any kind. Okay. So now what they are saying is not necessarily that the person should be a working class person. So what the person is focused and you know what she's doing. So it can be useful to restrict administrative scope by using administrative units in organization that are made up of independent divisions of any kind.
Um,
So the idea is this, let's assume that you are the one configuring this Azure for people in Futa, the school you finish from, and then
yes.
your department has you have some local user, you know, within your department, and then and then your department is answering to faculty. So I don't know how is that?
Yes.
Yes,
This is the
faculty.
way
And
she faculty
your faculty,
is admitted to the school.
is just adding to the school.
Mm-hmm.
So now, a tí administrative unit ń ṣe ni pé if there are servers in different IP, different locations, you know, different
Okay.
our locations when we are talking about your own department. My department is different from your department. So you discover that so each department like that we have an IT group, right? And then they
Yes.
have an IT admin and tutor to be heading all of them, right? Good.
Yes.
So there's an IT person, department, and there are about 6 departments. Then there are another IT person, that IT person at the faculty level. Do you understand?
Okay.
And every other
Yes.
department. So now, ibi tí administrative unit ti wá leléyìí sìn, whether we like it or not, those guys at the departmental level, they are also an administrator. They hold the account that are in charge of them, right?
Okay. Yes, that's true.
Yes. But at the same time, all these departments are reporting to a particular person. A particular faculty. Ṣó ti yé yín?
Yes.
A particular faculty, àbí? Ṣèbí department máa report fún faculty máa report fún
Department might call faculty might call from the school
fún school management.
the
School
school
management.
management. Yeah.
Exactly. So now imagine that in the faculty there will also be an IT admin staff, right?
Yes.
So Sherry and Wadi and staff here, àwọn ló máa ṣe administrative work for each department and for each faculty. So they are an administrator. So but ní school sìn ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n máa report for school management, so there will now be a global administrator tí gbogbo àwọn IT admins máa report for two of us.
True.
So ìyẹn náà pè ní administrative unit. So which means that in a department 5 people can be in the IT department. Let's say your geology now in the office, one HOD office. Maybe let's say they are all the classes are networked together. So and they've hired about three guys to be doing all of those things. So now with the administrative unit there, they will be working as an administrator. So
are you knocking on the door? You're not. Are you sure?
So they'll be working as an administrator, right?
Yes.
So team yẹn náà pè ní administrative unit.
Okay.
So now read that statement and read the example. So please, I need to take a cup of coffee while you do that.
All right. It can be useful to restrict administrative scope by using administrative unit in an organization that are made up of independent division of any kind. As can do. Consider the example of a large university that is made up of many autonomous schools: School of Business, School of Engineering, School of Earth Sciences, and School of Sciences. Each team has the IT admin who control, access, manage, and manage research and separately for a school. Yeah, now, Sino Bangolo. You are booted. Unmute yourself and say something. Senior Wumi, you are muted.
I'm trying to unmute now.
Alpha.
Can you guys hear me now? Shouting for me.
Yeah.
Oh. I wanted to join.
This is the first time I will be seeing your face. So you are this beautiful.
Beautiful?
Hey. All through your own class. I never saw your face all through your class. In fact, picture kan báyìí tẹ́ gbé sí orí DP nígbà yẹn tó jẹ́ pé àtòkè orí la kan rí àárín.
I was on a meeting with some people. I insist we should turn on the video. So at any video meeting, I was on Linux class from 10 to 5. So immediately by Sheton, that was when I saw your own message that in 15 minutes. And by that time, motivate
15 minutes.
I was like,
45 minutes after.
Oh, okay. You should attend your Kunle. Maryland la wa ń gbé, kò sí nǹkan tá rẹ̀.
That's good. That's good. So, how's your learning, personal learning? How is it going?
I was on with Jibril till in copy 12 now.
He told me. In fact, so it was in the middle of the night we still chatted. He was even asking the fans.
Because me, I was like, no, people, at least it tried it was just interview prep.
Yeah. I saw that you sent your CV to me also.
Yes, he said so. He did it No, I sent it to you along. That's not saying they said Jibrin. That was when I sent it to you too. So Jibrin now did it all over again. They shall help me redid it. Now send it back to me. He was even saying he will do it in like a week and send it back to me. But to my surprise, by Sheton by within 1 hour, I just saw that he sent a new one. Pay on that one. So he went through everything step by step on the resume.
Yeah, that's good.
So
Well done. No worry, share it like Baralo.
then me and you two will still do it again on Monday.
Oh, girl, my senior finish. Oh, my senior
Just that I want to
don't
kiss her.
don't
Kí ni mo ti fẹ́ bá
party.
yín ṣe nígbà tí Jupiter bá yín ṣe? You want to ṣáà kí mi?
Yeah, see everybody, even Greg said I've told Joe, I will gbọ́dọ̀ kọjá kí la máa mú iná. Ó pẹ́ jù by God's grace
Exam
July.
yẹn náà tí wọ́n ti ṣe
Exam kí ni wọ́n fi ń ṣe exam kékeré lẹ́sẹ̀ exam tí máa ṣe tí mo ti.
Ẹ ti ṣe first one ẹ ti ṣe 900 is 900.
It's 900 and it won't fundamentals ni 900, right? I don't even know. Yeah, then the other one, méjèèjì ṣá. Exam ò ṣe problem gbà mí mọ́.
Oh shit! Oh, girl, ìwé.
You can also buy dumps. So you can also buy dumps to help you.
Kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀?
Dumps like past questions.
Past questions.
Let's get ẹ kàn wá cram ẹ ní pẹ̀lú ilé tẹ́tí mọ̀ ẹ máa lọ sáré lọ ṣe like cram làpọ̀. You understand? So
I want my own to be like my sisters. You know, it was 3 of them, those she class. 2 of them, but they were 3 now. Any Juni, Faith, and so 2. You know, it was Faith was the last person to reach any more. 2 of them they got their job even before they finished this class.
Wow.
Then Juni was the last person to get a job, but Juni Lowari should be met up more at a time.
At the same time.
I'm telling you.
Uncle
Yashamo Juni come our broom.
Yeah.
Ito share me.
Yeah.
Gbogbo ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ ó lóun parí kíláàsì ẹ̀ lóyún ó dà kó parí ní October then ó ríṣẹ́ November like immediately it was crazy.
ẹni ẹ má wọlé ṣàtọ wọn ṣàti kó iṣẹ́ wa àwọn wà níbi wọn.
Tẹ́lẹ̀ nǹkan.
Okay, so Kule, have you just review stage?
Yeah.
So now look at the example. So consider the example of a large university made up of different. What they mean by autonomous meaning, faculty. You understand? Like School of Business, School of Engineering, different faculties like that. So each faculty now have IT teams or IT team, so to say, who controls the access, manage their students, select policies for each schools. Now there will not be a central administrator because they will be reporting to the management, right? So now the central administrator will now create a role with administrative permission over only Azure AD users in the business school administrative unit. So then create an administrative unit for school businesses, populate the administrative unit. Now, what the central administrator is creating is that these guys will have administrative permission to do the work for School of Business. You understand?
Okay.
So just add the School of Business IT team to go, blah blah blah. That's all. Just like the way I have. So you can also manage administrative unit using Azure Portal, PowerShell, Script, Microsoft Graph. So in the portal, you can manage administrative units using either a global administrative or privileged administrative. Okay. So let's move on. All right. So it's you're going to be sharing your screen now. So please
Okay.
share. Yeah. While I get a bottle of water.
Okay. Share my screen. Share it.
How clever on the class.
Ah. Oh, Jimbo.
Are you getting there?
Yeah, sure. I'm there. I'm getting there. Actually. No try.
It's not bad, cool. It's much easier.
Yeah.
The thing is
And
just for
only
somebody to put in the works and
yeah. And the thing is, since I'm doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so I'll use Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to read. Yeah. Hello? One class by she who are very urgent. Okay.
Professor, you in record though.
Yeah, okay, we'll record one.
What the changes of education?
No, to the this is not the serious type. Let me waste my money on him. This thing, I wanted to go to Nigeria before, but I'm not going. I remember Tibalo in December, I might not be able to go again. And next year, August, it's my daddy's my pop's 70th birthday. So only the book got him alone.
Oh.
So by then, I want to be Jin.
See, you know what? The thing is, there are some classes that might take me, even you, your head. But you know, this one, there's this, I don't know what my here. I don't know. I just have this feeling in me.
Like the interface is so interactive. Unlike AWS, I install this,
I'm telling
install this.
I'm see get there. Or report on the PowerShell and CLI one.
Exactly.
Temalo. Which is very, very simple. You see, everybody on the video, you're on your video too.
It was the challenge now. I have to tell my wife that wow, our team they want it on video. Tell her what show.
You know, while I was
in
Phoenix class, Timo Waleko, the reason why the guy said we all have to on our video is I'm a many to on sherepa, and it was distracted. And it don't shake on me while we are supposed to be doing what we're supposed to be doing. So I insist every time that everybody on your video, let's see each other. So it's good to see everybody. It's been a while.
Like last month,
Ìjọ tẹ wá sílé wa rẹ̀? Oh, okay. Ṣé last month ni?
Last month, every year got to Delhi.
Ó ti dé Naija? That's good.
The funnest part is pé to mi gbé lọ sákúrẹ́. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Ó ṣe gbé àwọn yẹn kúrò níbí báyìí ní mọ́tò kan dẹ́kọ̀ ní ìjọ Friday. Ẹnujọ́ mẹ́ta yìí ṣá. Then àwọn yòókù ta fi Lexus yẹn gbé ó ṣẹ̀ kúrò ní.
Lexus wá lọ.
Ó ti eventually lọ. Ó ti gbé láti lọ last week.
Gbọ́dún kan.
I know it's crazy. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ báyọ̀ gbọ́ story.
Oh yeah. Bossman, let's continue.
No problem. I think this class is getting more interesting. Now I like that. So you might need, okay. Open your portal.
My portal. Hey,
Yep.
ìṣòro
So that will be
nìyẹn.
portal.azure.
Okay, I think that's why it didn't let me in since all these days. Since I think I need to put .avio.com, right? I need to pin it.
Good. So in this demonstration now, we will explore the Azure Active Directory. So we'll be talking about the Active Directory all this while. You know, we've juxtaposed this with the on-prem Active Directory. Okay. Sorry, if you see me looking in this direction, my second screen is on the other direction. Sorry, that's why. So we juxtaposed it with the online, the on-premises Active Directory. So now, in the space of while we're learning this now, there are three types of Azure Active Directory entity that we can create. We have our native users, right?
Yes. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
So we have our native users, which is called cloud identities. Then we have directory synchronized identity, which are people that are working on-prem before, and then we've synchronized them using Azure AD. Okay, then we also have guest user. So I give you an example. You are a cloud identity because you are the one that created an account. So if you hire someone now and say, come and work for me, and you need to create a user account for that person, the person become a cloud identity.
A cloud identity.
Right? Then let's assume that Madam Wumi is working with our kuda.com in the office, physical office, right? And then once you synchronize that on-prem data, on-prem AD, the window AD with the Azure own, our own details will become synchronized, directly synchronized identity. Do you understand?
Yes.
Then like yesterday, I was like, you invited me as a guest user. So that's the three type. So which means if you invite somebody as a guest user, whenever they are done with their listing, you can always join them up. Okay, so in this demonstration, you are going to be exploring Azure Active Directory. Depending on subscription, not all you have Azure. So review the license and domain information. So now, at the top there, that search button, type Azure Active Directory.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So click on it. No, not that one. Not that one.
Which one?
Clear what you typed again, and type again. Azure Active. Active.
This one?
No. Clear everything. Clear everything you type. So now type Azure Active Directory. Okay, only here. Echo Sale, yes, Azure, yeah, exactly. So click on that. So now review the basic information of this Active Directory. You can see the name. How many users do you have? No. Right from here. Right from this.
Two users.
Do you have any group?
0 group.
Okay. Look at your primary domain.
0.
No, I mean your primary domain. What's the name of your primary domain?
Oh, only Shine Gmail.
Gmail on
Microsoft.com.
Do you understand? Yeah, good.
Yeah.
So license is
Azure free.
So with that, you can create 500,000 objects, like I explained to you. Okay. So scroll down a little. Scroll down a little. So here, can you see something that says Azure AD Connect? He's saying not enabled.
Yeah.
Just see, he's saying not enabled. So if you have a server, a pre-existing server on-prem now, for example, the ourkuda.com, people that are working there, we have configured them. Then you can use this feature to synchronize them. Can we try something like that?
Okay.
Okay, good. But before we do that, let's finish our. So on the overview, we review the tenant information, including your license and power. You have done that. So select the user's blade.
Users what? This one?
You are under overview. Go to users, yes. Okay, now so we can see. So now let's review this user. Look at the first person, of course, which is you. So you can see display name, you can see user principal name. So drag it to expand it.
This one?
No. Okay. It's like a table. You need to expand that table. No, not that exactly. Then the other side, let me expand for user principal name. No, ẹ̀sùn yẹn mọ́ orúkọ yẹn, ẹ̀sùn yẹn mọ́ bí orúkọ yẹn. So yeah, the other side there. No, not user type. Yes. Just no. Yes. Drag it. No, drag it. Síwájú. Ó expose nǹkan tó wà there. Exactly, it's okay. Ṣé. So can you see the identity? Our identity and so now look at the display name. The first person is Adekunle Ocean. Now the user principal identity now is on kunleocean_gmail.com ext at kunleocean, which is your domain name. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now the same thing for the one under, which is olugunade.gmail, then external, then Kunleocean. The est she's saying external because remember that you created this account using an external domain, external thing, which is your Google. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so Google, so can you see Outlook lelo? Only Outlook lelo is still inside Microsoft property. So, but that's not the issue. But look at the user type. Can you see the difference in the user type? So you are a member, while my own is a guest. Do you understand? So the third type now is a person that has been synchronized from an on-prem, but we'll do that one, so that Madam will make also learn, because we didn't do that while we did that too. You understand? So which means that from here now, one of the things we might have to do now is, I don't know if Madam Umi is on her laptop. She can create a virtual machine. We promote that machine to be a server. You understand? And we now tie that machine to this domain and then create a user from our own machine and import it here.
Are you sure you want him to go to all that big Oyibo that you just said now?
He's talking to you now.
Okay, let me share my screen.
No, not yet. Don't share your screen. Just open your portal later. because we want to create that machine from you. You know, the two of you have different domain now, different stuff. So your own machine, the machine coming from you, will be like the on-premises. You know, we cannot get an on-premise machine at all. So it will be like an on-premises machine. So from your own on-premises machine, we will put users there, maybe like Cafe and some other users. So we will now download, we will now synchronize that machine with this Azure portal. You understand? So once you synchronize, all the users from your own physical machine now, so to say, would come here. It will come here. Okay, so create a new user, review the identity group role. So now create a new user. Go to create new user.
Create or add new user.
New user. Click on new user.
Me or her?
You.
Okay, so can you use for principal name now? Use the name of somebody that you cannot forget. Put somebody's name.
Can I use my? Does you have his name, right? Huh?
What are you saying, madam?
Just use any name now. Stop asking us. That's what I'm saying. You can use that Baba that was screaming yesterday's name, sis.
Which Baba?
Okay,
he's very young guy, smooth attitude.
Okay, so now we have Oluwafemi. So now go to display name, put Oluwafemi Oshin there. Now check that password, click it open. So which means that if you copy this, if you go with this password, when that person is signing in, you might have to change the password. Do you understand? But usually if you want to go through that, no problem. But you can decide to put the password here by yourself instead of auto-generating
myself.
So click on auto-generate password.
It's already clicked.
Okay, so now put the password yourself. That should be password that you cannot forget, you know. Oh, that's a delay to go.
It's the same thing now. Oluwafemi. It's the same thing. So the Lord loves me.
As in, bó ṣe gùn yẹn ni mo ṣe ń wò ká ṣé mi gan lè rántí password tó gùn tó.
Mi ò lè gbàgbé because the same name.
Okay, I get that makes sense. But don't forget where your capital letter L is, so yeah, and then your underscore. Okay,
the name is my daughter's name, so I won't forget.
Oh, yeah, good. So now it's just for learning purpose anyway. So click on review plus create.
What?
Review plus create.
Okay.
So now look at the user principal name now. This is an object now, right?
Yes.
So because it's an object, don't forget that it's becoming an identity. Why is it becoming an identity?
Because it needs authentication.
Good. God bless you. And that authentication is the password that you have created. So now look at the property. Cannot we use that type of member, because you are creating a cloud identity now. You are creating a cloud identity. Okay, so click on create. So you created a new user now. So ẹ lọ sí ibi browser yín yẹn, níbi tí picture yín wà lókè, kínkínní lókè yẹn. So there's a 3 dots there. Click on those 3 dots. So go pick the third icon that says new incognito window. Now type portal.azure.
Òun nǹkan lè wà ní kílẹ̀tọ̀ yìí rojọ́. Àwọn èèyàn lọ́sùn ni.
So
No, I mean, no, nothing, Rojo.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
switch
brother
back to your
professor.
former portal. Switch back to the other portal.
I don't
Just
understand.
use press Alt Tab on your laptop. Alt Tab. Alt Tab. Alt Tab. Ẹ máa tẹ Alt yẹn mọ́lẹ̀, ẹ máa tẹ Tab. Àbí kìí ṣe Windows laptop lẹ́nu.
Oh no, alternative tab, I mean.
Yes, alternative tab.
If the tab is the middle, this thing.
Òun ló wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ space yẹn, space bar yẹn.
Alternative tab was space. Oh, sorry. Don't mind me.
Okay, good. Now refresh this place. You can do Control R.
Mulante out. Alt space bar.
Okay. Oh, okay. So clear notice.
There's another person added. And then
Which is
there's
the Oluwafemi. So now,
yes.
click on that Oluwafemi.
Oluwanifemi.
Oh, sorry, Oluwanifemi. So now, Sherry, we talk call user principal name. See here. Click on that icon for copy. A copy. So let's assume that you have hired Oluwanifemi to work for you.
Okay.
Sign in details. They must send this in here, this particular thing, because now this Oluwanifemi now is on your domain. Your domain is kuleoshin@gmail.com.
Okay.
Let's you understand. So the whole of Kunle Oshin Gmail is the same thing as kuda.com. Exactly. Let's you understand.
So just like my job email, aoshin@ncc dot ncc.staff. Okay.
Let's you understand. So your domain, your work domain is ncc.staff.whatever. So user ni Kunle Oshin yẹn. So ó ti dín bẹ́ẹ̀ sìn. So the same concept yẹn nìyẹn. So now ẹ ti copy eléyìí tí mo ní kẹ́ copy yẹn.
Yes.
So if ẹ ti copy ẹ̀ now, look at the other information. See the object ID.
Okay.
Don't copy it. I'm just saying you should see. See the object ID. You can see this is the ID number of this particular object. So you don't know what this object is. Object identity. This object can also be a virtual machine. This object can be a web app. This object can be your application workload. This object can be a server. It can be anything. In as much as to get just an object. You know how people, what company does when they begin to only customer inventory. How can like go property law? How the phone number? It's more sticker by property so it's the same thing. It's just like a stamp to say, okay, this particular object that has come to Azure portal. This is it. So now switch back to the other one now. Alt tab again. Now paste that email here.
Where?
Maybe to some email
Here.
full scan. Yes. Go to next. Now put the password create.
Ooh. Wow.
Wow, 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 wow.
Motivation.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it.
Motivation.
Do you know that at some point I was saying, Momani, do you remember when I said, ẹjọ ṣé nǹkan tá a fẹ́ kọ́ tí kù síbi kan àbí nǹkan tá à ń kọ́ yìí náà? Because it's too easy. Oh my God.
Ṣé kí n continue ni?
Emma, continue. You need to supply that password and then change the password. So the same password, the answer type if you want síwájú.
Okay.
So to get if you want síwájú. But I will need okay. Our man need special password to Nigerian 2020.
I know at 2022. Like what do I used to eat?
I'm telling you, so I just wanted you to if it's contemplated what to do, I said put the let's go.
Kàtá mi gbọ́dọ̀ fi mí lẹ́bàá fún mi.
Kú àbíṣe. Àwọn wèrè ni mo bá ṣiṣẹ́.
Wàhálà no too much.
Mo ti kàgbé nǹkan tí mo ṣe. Wàhálà too much o.
Clear get start off my day.
Ọkùnrin àwọn pásítọ̀ tẹ̀ lu yìí ti pọ̀ jù. Ṣé wọ́n mọ̀ sí mi?
Wọ́n ní kí n fún wọn sí ọ̀bọ̀ máa change ẹ̀ sí.
I just change it. Ó sì pọ̀ jù.
Mímọ̀ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ lò náà torí màá ní ìdẹ̀.
Hello Nigeria at 2022.
23 hour.
Okay. N capital letter. At here is going to shift to primangshe@yahoo.com at 2023. Easy for you. Nigeria in cap. Nigeria at 2023. Simple.
What do I do?
Your organization credit. It should be nice, It's the same account.
Patrick, come here. Hold on. Let him go. One come.
Okay.
Come and sit down here.
Okay.
You speech in your pocket. That speech nonsense in your pocket. Instead, you go to your room or you stay here. I don't want to see you anywhere around me.
We are senior colleague. Why don't you help us?
He's not on the seat now.
We're not too long.
Hey, auntie student. Monday, we are doing 6 o'clock. When you get home, Sha.
Monday.
And now.
Okay. Oh.
You know all these things, eh? Somebody will know it, but to now put it all together.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I do. You know, one thing is that, see, this is it. While you are still waiting to write your exams and then to get a job, there's an opportunity here with me where you can always be part of this very constant use. And one thing about me is that when I notice that you are always available to, to join the class and all of that, I can always say, okay, when you also log in, do this on your own portal, you understand, do this. Before you know it, it's that constant usage of it. Solving that problem. Solution. Do you understand? So that's how, that's how, because I remember when during the last part tó yẹ kí n kọ́ yín gan fún training ní monitoring part tí mo sọ fún yín pé okay, it does not matter. Did you believe that was the issue that your sister brought?
Oh wow, you see?
I'm telling you. Wọ́n ní kí tí mo lè sọ fún madam pé just to help her. Do you understand? So with this man now, I will make sure that okay, we cover it up and all of that. Why? Because I was thinking monitoring is still one there and all of that. And that's how one of the guys that your sister was working with, the environment, and then it took us 3.5 hours to solve that problem. You understand? In fact, it got to a point I had to consult back, I had to consult my material. Okay, let's do this, because our senior guys, we could not find that solution. But eventually, we were able to. So things like this, one of the reasons why I also love teaching or coaching or training this water is that I work with it every day. So it expands my knowledge base. So that when what's going on here?
Sorry. I'm back. Sorry, no one contact. Sorry, go.
So okay, so you were unable to find. I'm thinking, why do you have Microsoft Authenticator on your phone?
No.
I don't know why he's asking for this.
And when I saw it too, I was like,
maybe there's something you pressed that you're not supposed to press.
No, you didn't press anything.
Click on I want to use a different authenticator.
No, that means you have to use authenticator on your phone. Is this one? Go back. I'll do next. Do next, yeah. It might be just to send you. If prompted, allow notification, then I had. No, go back. Jack Badasi.
Senior colleague.
That is again. I'm a senior colleague.
Hey, my brother, don't even disturb yourself. Go back to your Azure portal. Go back to that your Azure portal. Switch back to that your Azure portal. Now delete this profile. This Uluwani mention. Delete it. When you're looking there. Click on delete. Now create a new user. Go and recreate Uluwani again.
So now I'm going to change it.
So you can
Nigeria
still use
22.
the same. Still use the same. No. Go back up. Put Oluwanifemi. It's okay.
This one.
Yes. Okay. So at the display name, Oluwanifemi Oshin. Okay. So for your password, click on auto generate. So open that place and copy the password. Okay, good. Now review. Wait. No. Go back to properties. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. So supply those informations. Supply the first name, the last name. There's nothing. So drop down that user type. Draw it down. Let's see other user type. One. Okay. No, leave it at member. Leave it at member. And scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down.
You don't.
Okay. So go to next assignment. Add group, add role. Okay. Go to add role. At least tell you role. So maybe search, type user. So let's make this person a user administrator. Look for user administrator. Come on, Saleh. Scroll down. So check that user administrator. Yes. As if this person has the ability to add people as an administrator, as a user. As in this person. So now go to review plus create. Then create. Okay. So now let's switch back to the other one. So Monica, open a new tab. Now close the other one. Close the former one.
Got that right?
Yes, portal.com. At that arrow. Use another account. Now go and copy that one thing. Because the reason why you cannot use that one is because of the object ID. The object ID of this new one will be different from the other one. What's going on?
I clicked it.
Later delete and just refresh. Click the lower option. Go from the name.
Okay.
So copy from there. Now switch. Paste. Go to next. Now press window V. Window logo V. Window logo V. Now that's the password. Now,
All those
press window.
press click on. Uncle help you're taking note of it. Press window, click all those shortcuts that is teaching you.
And that's just to reveal notepad. I mean, yeah.
So your new password, this thing, you have a password to that Oluwafemi English one.
No, Nigerian officer.
Motinicolo Nigeria. Yeah, Nigeria
It's going to
2023.
be Nigeria at 2022. Capital letter N.
Yeah, that's
Capital
what he
letter
used.
N.
He used 2023.
Okay, I use 2023. You lost 2023. 2022 more.
The about go there later, I'm not to pay no, I used 23.
2022 no more.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is where the issue came from. This is where the issue came from. I understand. I said
Because learn more about the Microsoft Authenticator app. Yeah, what I liked.
This is where the issue came from. You understand?
Yeah.
So, as per the experience now, click on Ask Later.
Yeah. Okay.
Click on Ask Later. Now check that box and click on Yes. Pàtẹ́wọ́ fún mi sí o.
No, it's the senior colleague. Yeah, the Oga colleague.
Only reason tí mo yẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo fẹ́ wo reaction wọn náà ni. Táwa ti ṣe mistake. Táwa ti ṣe mistake ìjọba tí wọ́n á tọ́ fún wọn nìyẹn.
Ó tún ti béèrè o.
Click on Ask Later. Ask Later. The organization require you have 14 days. Click on Ask Later again. It's missing.
So it's now a user. I have 2 users now.
So
I have 2 administrators.
Yes, you have. Do you understand now? This person can create a user. You understand? So go to Oluwanifemi. No, you are press window. Window button and press to believe.
Omi.
Madam, we no one new desktop Maright. Nobody switch. Switch from one desktop to another desktop. Very frustrating. And I don't need to really call like I must switch desktop Maright at the same time. So now, Eric wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀. Bí ẹ o kí ni ẹ wá stressful ẹ máa switch desktop from one desktop to another. Èmi kẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ mi máa ti lose track. So now from this Oluwanifemi now. This Oluwanifemi now has the ability, because the role he gave this person is a user administrator. So he has the ability to create, delete. So now go to users here, go and create, let's create maybe a more at your
maybe later.
Then click on maybe later. So now search for username, type users looking. So username. So because it's a user administrator, only access here and other users. So you can click on new user. So now what you notice, Eric, even as a member, the identity is attached to Kunle Oshin at Gmail instead of Microsoft Direct. Let's understand me. So click on new user.
I'm still the part of the unknown.
Of course.
You cannot create user.
You cannot create user, but you can invite external user.
You cannot external user. Okay.
So click on external user. Let's supply. Madam Wumi supply our email address.
Yeah, àwọn tó máa ń kọ what's it called? Tó máa ń kọ noise maker ní school yẹn. Mo sọ pé ó kọ púpọ̀ lè máa wọ bẹ̀ gan. Because it just make it so. So many notes.
If you call him, make sure that I'm not seeing him because we'll make it. But I want to drink something and it's frozen. I'm on my own class in me. Let's show I go my name daddy, especially in geology. I want to become a lane. As I tell you about the back row, answer the question. I can't come to our junior. Kazim, answer the lecturer. Get out of my class. But that's Umi,
So-
your email address.
Yeah, so provide your email address. Let's have you as
kaffy393@gmail.com. Coffee
What's your
393.
KA
FFY. Coffee. Double F ni coffee milk. Y 393. Y 393 at gmail.com. Oh, busy ball, we'll see. Oh, come and get it.
So you can say, kindly join.
Please come work for me.
Yes.
So go to property.
Emi ò wá ṣe. Iṣẹ́ Microsoft ngan mo wá, and if you can give me that one.
I'm not a Microsoft. I'm a bicycle learner.
Can give me that one. Share that with Microsoft. About to go to their site. They will surely reach out.
Should I continue? Coffee.
Yeah.
Just give me share.
Yeah, she's automatically a guest. Do you remember? So, what do you notice?
I cannot give him any role.
That user, that's anything. Cannot assign role.
Yeah.
You understand? So now review and invite. I saw one error there.
Error where?
And the notification.
What did you say?
I saw one error at the notification. Check up there.
Notification, how there's no notification. Okay.
Okay, lower.
You waited about 2 why?
It's 2-1, okay.
True.
Okay.
Oh,
Blue color. Blue color one.
On the other side, the right side, the left side, don't know.
Ibi
tí orúkọ yín wà, ẹ lọ sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ibi tí ọkọ̀ number 2.
That bell, there's a bell sign. Then there's 2 on top of it.
I'm not seeing any bell sign. Okay, I was seeing it. Saving result property failed. Insufficient privilege. So I cannot invite.
Okay, we will attend to that later. Yeah. So let's create group. So explore group accounts.
Oh, I'm there now.
Let's invite. Okay, good. Madam Wumi, go to your email. Accept this. You will have seen and accept it.
Okay.
So where do we create?
I've not
Well,
I've not seen it. So
maybe that's because of the error.
Okay. would adjust that later. Create a new group.
So should I sign for group?
Yes, but I want us to use PowerShell.
Okay, now what you be to moment ready?
You always wanted to know the difference. So let me ask you, people like install. So what's the difference between PowerShell and CLI? So you want to know the difference between, you want to know the difference between
Hi, Tommy. You alright? What's a lie down?
Okay.
Kind of.
So you want to know the difference between PowerShell and CLI.
I've known it.
Okay, so what's the difference?
PowerShell is the PowerShell is one that comes with the window with your computer. CLI is the one that you have to install as Azure, whatever.
That is Azure CLI. We're talking about Azure CLI.
So you need PowerShell to install CLI.
As a matter of fact, both of them comes with the Windows. So because if you type command prompt, you can run your PowerShell, you can run your CLI. So what you need to do is to install the Azure CLI module to run it. Even your PowerShell, you cannot run your PowerShell on your machine without installing the Azure module too on that PowerShell. So a little correction there. The two tools are native to Windows.
Okay.
So which means if you type PowerShell, you see it to come up from your machine. If you type CMD, which is probably called command prompt, it will come up from your machine. So I remember when I was, my training with Madam, we were using. In fact, she even preferred using those things than Portal. She preferred using those things than Portal. But
yeah, because that's what we're going to be using at work.
So which one would you prefer? Should you use the window or would you the cloud one?
I want the cloud. Who use along the Windows.
Okay, so from the cloud, if you test notification icon, go and click the first icon. The first icon. So that's your cloud shell.
Yeah.
So you might need to create an account.
Only Okilo Gig Bashing. So how do I create an account?
Click on hide. You go hide the sharing. Scroll down. Okay, pick a PowerShell. No value subscription found. You are inside Oluwafemi now. Full Oluwafemi subscription.
Adekunle, you're supposed to be using.
So I have to go back to Adekunle.
Let's switch yeah.
Yeah.
Let's switch banner. Like I told you, without subscription, you won't be able to do much or anything at all. So that's why we have to.
Why is it not switching?
So now go to Cloud Share.
This is still one family. Okay.
So create story. Just give it time. Come.
If I move any.
I need to come up. Give it to move.
Tí bá ti sùn lọ ẹ bá porúkọ mi.
Omi fẹ́ sùn láago mẹ́jọ àbọ̀.
Ọkùnrin rí bùbìlì bí o sùn lóru.
Ó mọ nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Kò ní rọ́ọ̀bù àbí kò ní kinní. Kó lọ ṣe.
Àyà máa ń já láti fi rọ́ọ̀bù sí bómi.
No, kò ṣe hot steam. Mo dẹ̀ ní kinní kan tó ń ta láti Nàìjíríà tó máa ń pè ní comfort báyìí. Ìjọ́ tèmi gan ní allergy. Kọ́ọ̀pù ni mo fi kinní ẹ̀ sínú kọ́ọ̀pù pẹ̀lú hot water mo dẹ̀ fi sórí. Instantly ni mo bẹ̀ sí nínú mi tó kúrò mẹ́. Because I'm always scared to use the allergy medication as well. I'm very, very scared to use it. Okay, so yeah.
So there's something I always do. Tí mo fẹ́ kó mú mi lára. And I like the fact that even while I was taking Madam Omi, she learned that. Irrespective of the amount of subscription that you have.
Set your subscription first.
Always learn to set your subscription. You understand why? Because you'll be running scripts. I'm a phone error. You'll be running scripts. This script is right now, it's correct now. Until you now discover that if let's say you have 4 subscriptions, you will know the one that is the default one, you know. Automatically they should open Portal Hansen, they should open partially. So if you are now running a script on your third virtual machine, make it script and share it off virtual machine. Meanwhile, subscription second one, how come I bounce back? So sometimes people get a lot of error, and that's one of the reasons they don't like using this. So the solution to that is always set your subscription. Either you have 1 or you have 10. Always say, even let's say if you have 10 subscriptions, there's an issue. For example, when your sister, when we were troubleshooting, the subscription on that account, I'm at 30. So you can imagine on the portal where she was working, up to like 30 subscriptions. So the first thing I said, okay, where is the? She was telling me, no, this is the subscription, this is the name, this is the resource group. I said, madam, go and copy it. Yeah, that's what I said, go and re-verify again. Why? Because it's better you verify and consider your copy from the original than to just go and be running a script that will be bouncing back. So, how do you set your subscription? So go to your ChatGPT. Only first tab, take pin.
You're looking now, the first tab. Ní ẹ̀gbẹ́ portal all the way up. No, not there. To the other side, maybe
go to your
new
email.
tab,
Go to your email.
Maybe Gmail here. Okay,
yes.
Emma Lola.
The first one.
Yes, that one.
Now type. Okay, this is partial. So type set AZ contest.
Set what?
AZ contest.
AZ.
Yeah. Sorry, AZ contest.
This one?
Yes. Z.
Wow.
Is it this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Contest. Context.
This text.
Press enter.
Okay.
So, say our second line, don't mind the one to SQL now. That's not a secret. So just copy the code for that second line. So it's expecting you to do easy login.
So copy this code.
No. Go down. If you don't share copy code, yeah, just click on that copy code.
Click on that.
This
so
code.
Go to your notes. Go and paste it in your notes.
No, open your notepad.
Is that right?
Notepad, not OneNote.
No. Go to your note.
Yeah.
Paste here first. Then go and paste in your OneNote. Now, in front of this, put CLI in capital. Now, this is not what we are looking for, because this is the CLI script. We are looking for a PowerShell script that will do the same thing as this one. So what do? Go back to your ChatGPT. Learn to switch. Alt tab. Yeah, that's it. So the script he provided is an Azure CLI script, and that's not what we are looking for. So paste the script now here.
The one I copied?
Yeah, just paste.
This one?
Just paste. You already copied it, just do Ctrl V. Now, type now, provide the PowerShell equivalent.
Under it or in front?
Under it, like that, just type. Like keep more ChatGPT. Provide the PowerShell equivalent. EQ. Press enter. Scroll down. So that is it.
This one?
So let's assume that you want to run it on your local machine. First of all, you need to go and install the C Stuber. So copy this one. That copy code.
Which one do I copy?
You are not installing module now. You are not installing module. If, let's say FLO physical machine, yes, you first of all go and install this module. Once you install the module, you now do EZ account login. You now set this.
Láti wo fídíò yìí pa ó ti ń dàrú mọ́ mi lójú. So which one do I copy?
Copy it, okay. Set AZ contest subscription ID. Yeah, good.
Okay.
Now go to your OneNote, go and paste it there. The reason why I'm asking to go and paste there, I will not come and ask you again. If I say you set subscription, you know the one you go and come and pick. So put PowerShell in front. Space is not it's different from
it's not in command like that.
No, it's PowerShell kúrò lára command yẹn, so that you copy ẹ̀ mọ́. It's CLI kúrò lára command. So you already know. So now you're already building your own repository there.
Repository.
So you already now know if you need the CLI script to set your this, that's where you are just going to pick it. So now copy this one. Copy PowerShell. So go to your notepad. So now go and copy your subscription ID. Go and copy your subscription ID.
Go to your Azure portal. I'm a teacher.
Okay.
Teacher 1, 2, 2. Teacher 1.
That's not your subscription. That's not. Only ẹgbẹ́ ló wà mí. Ẹgbẹ́ 30 yẹn ló wà.
Only A, yeah.
Okay.
All the way, that A. No, a close PowerShell. Am I close it? Egg be wasile.
I drag it down there.
I drag all the way down.
Stay here. Stay here. Stay here.
Now you can check from this.
You can check from here. Click on home. Click home here.
Home.
Or search
Yes.
for.
Just click on that Adekunle Oshin now.
No, you can't see your subscription ID here.
No, your lyric subscription from there, yeah.
Okay,
go back to home. Yeah, subscription.
No, Oluwafemi will need subscription say.
Oh yeah. I change switch to
switch to the
Adekunle
other
Oshin.
one. That's the one. So what's sísàlẹ̀ bí báyìí? Come and press this minimize button. Go níbi tí orúkọ yín wà ẹ̀. No, ìsàlẹ̀ díẹ̀.
No, ìsàlẹ̀. Under your name. Yeah.
Exactly. Good. So now type subscription. See global search. Olele, click on that yellow key. Now copy.
So that's your subscription. Copy your subscription ID.
No, click on subscription. Click on Azure subscription 1. Click on it.
Oh, no.
I know. Now,
so you can copy it.
Yeah. So you have 29 more days. Just this subscription ID yẹn, ẹ lọ síwájú ẹ máa rí kíní copy command yẹn. Click on it. Ó yẹ wá lọ sí OneNote yẹn. Sorry.
Not OneNote, Notepad.
Notepad yẹn. I like that thing in bracket.
Which one?
The one that says subscription ID. You to share subscription underscore.
No, they're not the same thing.
Okay.
So bracket is the one bracket in subscription ID or slash name. I like it. You have Control V.
This one, right?
The last part.
Yeah.
Starting from there. I like it.
Yeah, Control V.
Like that. Now remove the bracket. Remove the other brackets. Now copy everything.
No, from sets.
And
to copy document.
So now click the portal to wà black interface. Just click on the portal right now. Now, and lọ sí cloud shell here. You are in the correct place. Don't worry. Come to this.
I open PowerShell yí padà.
You are not going to ChatGPT. Come to cloud shell only by.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
icon.
for.
Where the first icon.
Okay.
Where your name is.
Ẹgbẹ́ one yẹn. You see that notification? Yeah, the first one.
Now, right click.
You're not right clicking. I have paste as plain
Paste as
text.
plain text. I'll press enter. So this is set as default. So this is the first thing you must always do anytime you want to.
Josh.
So, later go on. So this is always the first thing. Why? Because we are assuming you have access to about 4-5 subscriptions. You need to set the same thing before you use. Even if you pay only on your physical machines, you must still go through the same thing. Okay. So now,
So quick question is, every time I want to use PowerShell, it's going to come to this one as default, right? I have to go through this process every time I want to use the PowerShell. This is a default now. I have to go through this process again.
You have to go through this process every time.
Again, every time.
Yes.
Okay.
Every time. Except you want to be troubleshooting all the time.
It's easy, eh? It's because it's the first time. You will get used to it.
You understand? You get used to it.
Since I have it here.
Even when I was at the she be the one that say, "Oh, let me set an." She was so how will I put it? As in so into it to be sure that everything is moving. So you get used to it. You get used to it. Once you get used to it, why? Because the day when you get a job to work in with this Azure, don't be surprised. Any job you are getting, they might likely be a CSP, which is a cloud service provider. So which means they have hundreds of customers, and the buyer used to come and be helping them to manage. So with hundreds of customers, it means that is hundreds of subscriptions. That is, you are looking at 1,000 virtual machines. You understand? You are looking at 50 more than 200 storage accounts. So you are looking at, you'll be seeing different different region. You'll be confused. So the moment you set your subscription, resource group is coming under it. Resources are also coming under it. Remember, Madam, that hierarchy. Exactly. So it's always like, why? Because if you have opportunity to now begin to get to work in that kind of environment, there's no environment you are going to work that you will not see hundreds of subscriptions. Except the company is a startup. Maybe they are just, you understand. So it's always better to always set your subscription. If you want to use CLI, you can switch from PowerShell to Bash. So ẹ máa lo first one because àwọn méjèèjì ló ní script wọn the way they are written. So now the first intervention scene, you want to create a group called developers.
Okay.
So we want to create a group called developers. So I'm going to send it to you as a chat. Have you seen? Check your chat. Chats
for team members.
Is your WhatsApp open?
Yes, WhatsApp is open.
Your WhatsApp is open, right?
I've shared it with somebody the other time.
No, I mean on your WhatsApp, on your laptop.
Hold on. My WhatsApp on my laptop. No. I can do that. I can just come.
Okay, quickly do that. Let's
Texas, my guy. Joey Zaza, do transfer. You say be my guy. My guy.
Ṣé ni wọ studio làwọn? Ẹ wá àwọn Dèmíládé ò sí nílé ni.
Mi ò sí ilé náà. Ibà yóò jọ lé mi. Ẹni tí máa gbóhùn àwọn battalion wọ́n ti bàbá sáré lọ sókè lọ sọ̀rọ̀. I'm not in my house. Uncle Ede bá níyàn tó ní the basement wà open.
Èmi ń kọ́.
Bí Ede bá gba basement, a gbélé fún ará àtàlàfẹ́.
Really? Okay.
You bring in your Docker code in CV, in resume. What do you think?
The point is you are not well grounded.
Yeah, on it.
So, but the point is.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I'm also trying to open my web WhatsApp. So the point is, like I said, constant practice. So whether we like it or not, machine call quickly no, I'm actually Docker, I'm actually so you can now keep working on it and constant practice. Why? Because when people begin to ask you questions, you can say, okay, I've done this before, I've done this before. So I want to booking in the interview is always like two elephants fighting, and the actual job is like that. So,
No one late on the Johnson. Oh, I'm on late on just weekend to shame. The most peaceful place you can ever be.
What is saying in the chat?
Notice, this is notice, Clifton on. Clifton on. But it's a new house, Clifton. I tell him, I'm not like Joanne Beaver.
So with my copy. This one.
Open.
Yeah.
Yes. So new dash. So highlight it like that. No, Porter one be the same page, on the Porter the same. No, this subscription say close the link, say it's confusing me. Close this tab. About TV3 can subscription. Cancel this.
On what
browser in now.
Check browser.
So let's pin more edge yẹn sẹ́ ẹ lọ sí edge náà. Lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ chat yẹn. Irọ́. Òun ni next one.
Okay.
Òun ni ẹ click
Okay.
So now I right click and paste. This as plain. Okay, good. So now look at this script. This script is saying create something new. So what are you going to? What do you want me to create? Create Azure AD group.
I did not place a screen set to.
Sir?
I did not place as plain text. I just paste like that.
Don't worry, it's okay. It's okay. I'm explaining this script to you. This script is saying create something new for me. Create Azure AD group. You understand? Which is Azure Active Directory group. Now, because a group will have a display name, it will be called developer. And you can also have a nickname called developers. You understand? So press enter. So now the display name is developers. Then the object ID, certificate object ID. I know we've been talking about all these object IDs. And then look at it. In fact, there was no description. You could have added description to say, okay, this is a group of developers in our organization, blah blah blah. You know. So now the next thing is to retrieve. The object ID. So go to your WhatsApp, copy the next thing. So that's the events.
Yeah.
Now press enter. So he's retrieving the object ID for you. Okay. Okay. So run this next. So this one we get all the users that we have.
Hello.
Only yeah, get these users. Only.
Okay. I thought it was something as the former.
Press enter.
It's not recognized.
Yeah, sure. I will got a paste.
ẹ̀yin lẹ copy ẹ̀ dáadáa ẹ lọ tún copy.
Actually.
Kí ló ti kí ní yìí lock screen I can't see. Mọ́lá ìbínú yín ṣe ń jẹ́. Tí kò máa jù bá ti ṣiṣẹ́ inú wa wá.
Inú ọ̀tẹ̀ ẹ̀dùn nìkan kan wọ́n máa tún jó gan wà ní ẹ̀rí wọ́n ń jó ni. So bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń jó gbogbo àná ìlélẹ̀ tí mi ò tẹ̀ rí rárá. Ó dàbí fídíò làwọn máa ṣe é sùn. Okay, because I know he was so happy that yesterday. He was like, so I like this teaching. It was, we really went through a lot.
So We have Kafi Adekunle Ologun Oluwanifemi Oshimole. So, quick question. This command, is it command whatever now? This thing you sent to my WhatsApp, right?
The comments.
How do you generate it? You do it yourself, or it's going to be given to you?
I was waiting for you to ask that question.
What's that?
I swear.
What question is that?
The
Yeah, all
command.
the comments you are sending, where are you seeing it from?
Where are you seeing it? Are you generating it yourself, or it's just a template that there's a template you use for that, or what?
You have ChatGPT, you can generate it yourself. So if you know what to generate, you know where I'm going to do.
You know what I did
You know,
yesterday, right?
Diplomat,
Job
let
I'm
me tell
doing.
you something what I did today. So the class I said I was today. Somebody big a question, but I was not sharing my screen. That's okay, so I started launch ChatGPT. But I started typing. So I was
Job I'm
answering
doing, right?
question, more of a question back to back. Everybody was like, you are good though.
ẹni tó bá mọ ibi tẹ́gbẹ́ ẹ̀ ti là ó máa sáré kú ni.
So, Shetty it requires us to write a progress note. So, I know till me. Go síbẹ̀ ni. Nǹkan lọ sí ṣáàjì. Nǹkan ní.
ó kọ̀ fún ní standard note.
Generate daily activity progress note from so. From 7 a.m. to 12 a.m. Ó gbé jáde bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Mo dẹ̀ kọ́ pé mo kàn rán change orúkọ ni.
Ó ti kọ́ yín ní easy route. Oh God.
No, you know why? Now this is it. People think that something like AI ChatGPT is going to make somebody lazy. It's going to
I beg you should go and sit down.
Foul. Now, imagine you need to spend the next 2 hours to generate that note. You will sit down, you will be thinking, now he can convert that 2 hours to a new learning that he's doing right now. He can say, he can just give the tips, everything. Okay, I like because call in 5 minutes. In less than 1 minute, that progress note will be generated. Then the remaining 1 hour 50 minutes, you can concentrate to learn something new. So you understand? When I learned that secret, that's when I said, no. Was it got anybody live by me? So that would hear their nonsense. No, that's the truth. Because there was in fact, she is offering me, my wife, the immediate boss gave her one nonsense.
Yeah, you said it, Jared.
45 pages of
yesterday.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yesterday.
One scanned document. It was like, babe, I cannot be typing this. I said you cannot type it. So what we did was we were trying to convert it to text, but we couldn't get a proper one. And I said, let me use I now have to use Azure Vision. If you go to your whatever lossy Azure portal, type computer vision, you will see there. I downloaded it, it's there. You will see the resources there. And I just copied. Which transform everything by medley up. I was like, okay, this is another job. I just copied it, took it to ChatGPT. Do you know what I told ChatGPT? I said, looking at this information below, now make it look like a Word document. What Word document? Don't format exactly the same way. Could they change anything right now? We should send 45 pages.
In fact, can't go remain back.
I know.
So it's got you up. My phone can do document conversion to text. I'll just put it there. I'll just copy every text on the phone.
I know.
Our own was an image, one scan. So man, let's call the technology called OCR, which is object recognition technology, to bring it out first and then begin to But the point is, makes you can concentrate on something else, learn more, something more beautiful, and so to in order to answer that question, you can go to Judges and say, okay, can you give me the PowerShell script to create a virtual machine? Ṣé ẹ rántí ọjọ́ tá a fẹ́ create virtual machine?
Yes.
Ẹ wọ tó fojú ayé lọ́jọ́ yẹn pẹ̀lú gbogbo ìgbà tó yà we just went with a simpler version. So you understand, because it will take a lot of time, and energy. So once you see something that works, you just stick with it. So add the user to the group. So let's do this one. So I'm going to send this to you. So we have plenty of users. So copy this, take it to your notes. Let's edit. Okay, paste that. So what do we want to do now? Look at the script. The script says add Azure AD, that is Active Directory group member. So we can create a group called developer. So we now want to add a member to the group. Let's get it. So instead of using Azure Portal to do that, so now the first thing is member user principal name. This will be email address. So hello copy LOC target group. Okay. LOC portal.
Oh, sorry.
Minimize.
Azure portal.
You are there. You are in the right place.
Okay.
Can you duplicate this tab? LOC okay. Yes. Duplicate the tab so that you want. Okay, so now type user CB, okay. Yeah, go to users. So now you have user principal name. Spend here. Okay. So you can pick any one of these guys. Okay, good. Oh yeah, LOC second port at open. No, LOC, no, not second port. LOC notes here. So now, kí la fẹ́ fi replace? Ẹ máa fi replace in talk of my email at highlight my email at domain.
Everything on our domain.
Yeah. So Control V. Okay. So now target group display name. So target group, and don't forget that the display name for the target group is developers.
Yeah.
So ẹ padà sí Azure portal yín kẹ́ lọ copy ẹ̀. Iwájú ló wà Azure portal is at the front here. Ẹ sún ọwọ́ lọ sí last tab. Or you can copy from here, sha. Unlele. Stay here. Ẹ lọ sí ibi tẹ́tí deploy Azure AD group, display name, developers. No. It's just the developer. I can copy. Okay.
That's it there. That's in one. What's in one?
We'll go back to the notes.
Yes.
So if you highlight
just this one.
So I think you might have to remove one bracket
I
here.
know. I know. I asked her. She said she can't help it. That it's not her fault. That they are calling her.
So ẹ lọ síwájú yẹn náà. Remove the other one. Okay, so copy everything now.
Oh, thank you.
So this script should automatically add Oluwanifemi to a group called developers. Just copy it, man. Now get to run there. And lọ sí second Azure portal. And click it, man. Second one. Now you are under users, Abi.
Yes.
So click plus okay, type Azure Active Directory. Only by just pick Azure Active Directory. Only into that triangle pyramid. So now go to group. Your group you have 4 users.
Yeah.
So what's the group like the user? So kí lorúkọ group tẹ́ni?
Kò jáde. Developers.
So click on that group. Group in the members.
Total number 0.
000. Shall get. So now lead down there. And you'll see the second Azure portal open. So now right click and paste this. Now press enter. Hopefully this will not work. This command list is using a previous version and subject to change in the future release. Good. So command just run that dancing. You understand? Command just run. So I lost the second portal. Second Azure portal. So I refresh. Clear notice.
One member.
One human. Okay. So you added that one member. So how will you know the member you added? Maybe what's salary? Which overview level. Under manage, you see properties, members. Click on members. Let's remember to add. So you can come early, what if be okay? Talk add members, see okay, share lórí portal, but as well as share lórí PowerShell. So the PowerShell is better. Ask your question.
If I want to add like, okay, let me go back to this place now. Here now, if I want to have like another member to this group, so I'll use comma here, right? I mean, when I want to have like 5, I want to have like 5 members to this group now.
How many members do you have? You have 4 people. You want to add 5 members. You magic.
So 4 funny. Do I have to have all the rest of the members now? I'll have to do I use comma to say it, or I use enter?
No. You just change the user service name now, and then that's the only thing you change. Let us know you want to add a cafe now. Just go and copy that cafe user.
So I have to be adding them one by one.
User principal name. Yes, you add them one by one.
One by one. I cannot add like 5 members at the same time.
You add them one by one. No, let us assume. Okay, you know what? Go and paste this. I like that question you have asked, but I've not done it before. So now this is what an IT person will do. Copy this list. Copy their line. Copy it. Now go to ChatGPT, which is the first tab. Looking there. Now paste it. It will tell you what this thing will do. Is doing. You can do. Press enter. So it's saying that this PowerShell is used to add the user member to an AD group. So to add the user principal name, blah blah blah, the group display name, blah blah. You can use for already. It's giving you the same thing for all telephone. This command will now add specify user name. So ẹ wá sọ fún sí pé provide the script to add 5 users. Okay, 4 users at the same time. At the same time.
Maybe I should use for FO.
No, it's okay like that. Just press enter. It's an intelligent transfer.
Comma. Hey, I'm good. Comma is there.
Comma is there, but at the same time, you first of all have to define your users. This script saying okay.
Yeah.
So a copy script you want to say. Copy the script, okay. A copy, press copy. No. Okay, let's see. Talk a copy code. See. Now, LOC notepad. So press enter. So now, can you see? First of all, define users. User at this. Then the display name both. For each user, this is like a script now. For each users in users
like Jason's script.
Add exactly. You understand? So because the command changes in user principal name, member user principal name, the command changes.
Now those use this. Okay.
You understand then? So you can see that even the question you might ask me, I might not know it. But this music can help us, to verify that this member of group, verify that the member of group is display. So sending something to you.
Okay, send another something to me.
Yes. Though you have verified it on the portal, but you also want to use this script to verify. So just change, the only thing you are changing is my group display name, which is developer. You can type it, but it's capital letter D. With an S. So now highlight and go and run. Let's see the answer. So that Oluwanifemi is in that particular
Group.
in that particular group. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I want to add one.
What do you want to do?
Hold on. I want to add. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo save látàárọ̀ lélẹ̀ ni? No, now. Okay, sorry.
Ẹ má bínú mi ò wá active.
No problem. We understand.
These ones are easy ones for me. The party day mo fẹ́ kọ́, I'll be there.
Ewu lẹ fẹ́ kọ́? Kubernetes.
Ẹ má dà lóhùn. Bẹ́ẹ̀
Kubernetes.
kọ̀ọ̀kan.
What did you? They might did over. Let me just relax for 1 hour first.
Kí lẹ fẹ́ ṣe báyìí sàn?
Mo fẹ́ add another user ni. Why?
You don't need to. Why are you signing out?
I didn't sign out though. I think you signed me out yourself.
You have signed out. Hello, check me. If you could do.
I didn't sign out. I just say user and bro, that's stupid thing.
I've pressed something. That's all.
Oh no. I think I know what happened. Is that the Adekunle? I should see. Hey, we might see the tax return me.
Ní August àbí kí la wà yìí?
I'm
May.
telling you.
Federal àbí state?
Èjèèjì.
Oh. Ṣé kí n pa yín lẹ́rìn?
Brilliant.
Was it 2 weeks ago? I think it was last week. Mo rí check kan, right? $66. So money kí ló ẹ máa gbọ́ o? Ẹ jẹ́ sọ story mi tán. Mo ní $66 pé orí àwọn IRS yìí ṣe bàjẹ́ báyìí. Èmi tí mi ò náwó kọ́ tiẹ̀ kọ́ wọ́n nù sí ẹ̀yìn 66 yẹn. Ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. But 66 tẹ̀ mú wá yẹn sọ pé 30 year o 2020.
Are you serious?
Some days after. Uncle,
Click
some
users.
days after, bí mo ṣe rí check 4,000 again yẹn.
State, right?
Year 2020.
Focus.
Wọ́n dówó COVID padà fún yín.
2020. Ẹ mọ̀ pé 2020 was the beginning of COVID, right? So during that time, paper tax tí mo ṣe, mi ò submit electronically. So because there was backlog, wọ́n treat a whole lot of our to submit paper tax. So that is 2020, but mo kàn gbàgbé ẹ̀. I'm telling you. I sent 4,000 sí mi ní last 2 weeks.
So that you
It was crazy. Ẹ wo, mo ní àsìkò tó dá lówó ìwọlé.
$3 million lákọ̀ọ́dé fún yín.
But tax 2023 mi, Ọkúnlé, a week after ni mo gba state àti federal mi.
Okay, so
state fún mi ní 3,000. Kí federal fún mi ní 1,500.
There's something going on pẹ̀lú.
Actually, mo jẹ federal lówó. Mo jẹ state lówó.
Ọmọ bá yín mú change orí ẹwà. IRS.
Àbùtẹ̀ tí mi jẹ́ lè rí change kankan because mo jẹ́ 4,000.
Ẹ wá ní ẹ̀rọ.
So if I want
so why not use PowerShell? Why not use PowerShell to add to? You want to create a new user?
Yes.
Instead of using Portal, why not use PowerShell to create a user?
Yeah, PowerShell no mo fẹ́ lò jàre. I want to copy that
So, this one is to create a group member.
And I want to create a group member now to add to that membership. I want to add a group member to the developer group I created.
You want to add another person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So I want to see if I will get it. I thought I did all that here. Okay, now as I know what I'm going to do.
Ó nìyẹn náà, ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ space
Yeah,
ẹ̀
I've
náà.
seen it.
Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń wá
Yeah,
lélẹ̀
I've
add
seen it.
group ẹ̀ space tìsàlẹ̀ user.
So
just copy and paste this. Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ní bíbá yìí tó olúwa nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi. Ẹ copy ẹ̀ kẹ́ paste ẹ̀ sísàlẹ̀. Kẹ́ wá lọ copy user principal name. Kẹ́ wá kàn change ẹ̀ lásán. That's all you need to do.
yeah, but version only actually.
No, just press copy it from here. Mm-hmm. So I like the Oluwa nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi. I just do Control V. So I copy it there. Run. Okay, so now ẹ jẹ́ kó show pé this person now has been added to that group. So ẹ run script ẹ run last, which is get AZ age group member, display name. Olele ẹ dúró ibi tẹ́ wà yẹn náà ni no ibi tẹ́ wà yìí.
This place.
Get AZ age group member, group display name developer. So because ẹ ti pé kó ẹ ti run ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀, just press up arrow key. That up arrow key yẹn. No. Olele press enter. Ẹ kó list èèyàn méjì báyìí sí.
No be everybody get power. Shayo.
Oh shit!
I understand how you feel because
before I come, something at me. Where is that one coming from? Oh no. This place is one bit more decision. Holy Ghost fire, the fire there. John, you the one, right? Cannot be party. My party don't want that. My party don't want that. You go throw me something. John, leave me alone. I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now.
Oh shit! Professor, this is your student, eh?
Don't
worry.
To be sincere, he deserved it. You know, when somebody really want to learn and they see area of it.
So now I know I can do that. I watch it again. By the time I come back next week, I will have. In fact, I will have 3 users.
Don't worry about 3 users. Don't worry about 3 users. You do that one tonight. There are no users. So
tonight?
Now, yes.
Okay.
It's like, well, number of slides is
okay, yeah, let's go.
So now we are going to answer some questions.
Senior colleague, I need to read you.
How will I be doing your knowledge check for you? It will be my own. Oh yeah, it's a check. I lost some job.
Are you serious?
Okay.
So read out and pick your answer.
You are assigning Azure AD roles. Which role will allow the user to manage all the group in your team tenants and be able to assign other administrative roles? Select one. So that has to do with you able to assign other administrators. Administrator, she like
remember the story of faculties.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look at now.
You don't have to think
I
twice.
think it's global.
That's why I said you don't have to think twice. But if you already doing. So the next question.
You like to add a user who has a Microsoft account to your subscription. What type of user is this? Cloud identity. Wait, I think which has Microsoft account? Yeah, cloud identity.
Look at this statement very well.
Adi, who has a Microsoft account now? Yes, it's cloud identity because it's not direct synchronized. It's not direct synchronized identity.
You know it's not direct synchronized because that one is on-prem, right?
Yes. And guest user, it's not guest. Yeah, you would like to add a user versus Microsoft. Yes, it's cloud identity because in my case now, I came from Yahoo. I came from Gmail. So it's cloud identity.
Okay.
Hey, why is it a guest user?
Isn't
A
that a
Microsoft
guess?
account. A Microsoft account is it not Outlook? If I give you Outlook.com, is that not an email? Are you not going to invite me as an email as a guest into your tenant? How many times la sọ fún yín pé àwọn tẹ̀yìn fúnra yín bá ti fọwọ́ ara yín create as users ní cloud identity?
Oh, cloud identity. So the one you are inviting is a user.
Irrespective of even this person let this person have, for example, hope you know that Madam Omomi, she has cloud account, the same thing that you have. On that cloud account, you also have, let's say, Kafi at whatever to create. You understand? She was using that Kafi to sign in and do some other stuff. You understand? Now that Kafi is on our own tenant. So even if you invite that Kafi to your own tenant, that same Kafi becomes a guest, irrespective of where she's coming from.
So now, to get it right, the only family I created is this. So you and Kafi, you are the guest identity.
Exactly. In as much as an invite that is going out.
It's as much as I said, invite to accept.
Okay. You understand?
That's not going to leave my mind again.
30 guest user. User added to from a third party. In fact, often I want third party like Microsoft. Third party.
So outside member, you're not member of my family. I invited to take
because Microsoft has email client, which is Outlook. Your Outlook, your Hotmail, your all those things. Google no only, Yahoo no only. So you know sometimes, yeah.
Hotmail is dead though.
Okay. The next question.
If you delete the user account by mistake, can it be restored? Select one. Before 30 days. Yeah, when it come forever, no. User account can be restored, but only when it's created within the 30 days. It can be restored only when it's deleted within the last 30 days. Within the last 30 days. Deleted within the last 30 days.
Military moon bell because last day
when it's can be restored only when it's deleted. Deleted within the last 30 days.
So the
Which of the
last
following
one.
role full access? Which of the following role has full access to manage all resources but does not allow you to assign roles? Select one. Ah, actually, Isha.
She contest knowledge.
Well, let me list my knowledge. Which of the following role has full access to manage all resources but does not allow you to assign roles? Roles has full access to manage all resources. I think it should be contributor. You Jeff.
I know before you change your mind, it's actually contributor. Before you change your mind. So the idea is this: an owner is an owner. The owner can do everything, but a contributor means that I've given you some certain rights. You can edit, you can write, but you might not be able to assign the same rules. So assign for a fellow me, Kojo.
Just
So reader is this reader now, he's just reading everything, he cannot edit, he's just looking at what you are doing, just to have access to it.
Okay.
You understand? So I think you are doing wonderfully well. So your college, you understand? So
you're
really trying. So now this is what we are going to do
is this
next.
how the is this how the exam will be like?
Yes, now.
What is the customer? My phone will get money.
So I'm going to send.
I'm
sending something to you from WhatsApp.
Okay. So now you have I've activated my web WhatsApp, which is good for me.
So share your screen.
Hold on.
Ẹ wo bí background professor yìí náà ṣe dàbí ẹni pé Amẹ́ríkà lọ wà. Uncle.
Wàhálà.
Àwọn olówó mọ ilé táwọn olówó máa gbé Microsoft Administrator àbí Microsoft Cloud Engineer.
Angel Microsoft.
And it was my wife that just did the little design here and there. She loves all this design.
It's nice now.
Thank you. Okay, so click on the link. It will sense you. So just click on that link from there. So now we are going to be working on this. So start. You have to read it out too.
I'm doing it today.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So lab Azure Active Directory Identity Lab manner. In order to allow Contoso, what will be Contoso?
Contoso is like your kuda.com.
Okay, it's just a company. In order to allow Contoso users to authenticate by using Azure AD, you have been tasked with providing user and group accounts. Membership of the group will be updated automatically based on the user job title. You also need to create a test Azure AD tenant with the test user account and grant that account limited permission to resource in COSO Azure subscription. Note, an interactive lab simulation is available that allows you to click through this lab at your own pace. You may find slight difference between the interactive simulation and the hosted lab, but the core concept and idea being demonstrated are the same. In this lab, create and configure Azure AD users. Create a task 2. Create Azure AD groups with assigned and dynamic membership. Create an Azure Active Directory tenant. Optional lab environment issue. Manage Azure guest user. Optional lab environment issue. Okay.
Study that diagram.
Task 1, task 2, task 3, task 4, task 5. Task 1. Process. So this is for this is for let me see. Administrator, system administrator, other administrator.
So scroll down.
Hmm?
So let's start with exercise 1.
Okay. So I should use a portal, right? Or I should use this.
Use use what are they asking you to use?
Azure portal.
You don't need to click, you don't click on it. Don't worry.
No, I know. You said I should use Azure portal. So should I use this
Use your PowerShell so it helps you to hold that knowledge.
so oh yeah. I don't know what to do.
It's there now. That's the instruction is there now. Go see your instruction. The instruction is there. You said the instruction says
I already signed
you
in.
are search for Active Directory. And that is why you scroll down, manage, click on user settings, and review the available configuration. See, you might still have to continue. Just follow these things. There are some things
Okay.
they are trying to teach you.
Sign in the Azure portal. In the Azure portal, search for and select Azure Directory. So that means I'm not use. I'm using this.
When it's time for you to use that, I will go to go to Azure Active Directory. Remember and click on Azure Active Directory. They want you to master all this information.
So Azure Directory. Go down to the menu section. Click user settings. Manage section. Manage. Go down to manage section.
She manage tenant.
The manage section, man.
Go back to the instruction. What are they asking you to do?
They said so that to manage section.
Then click user setting. User setting, hello. Manage Lily. Under manage the user group.
Manage Lily, okay. So that's
This is a section. So you are looking for user
setting.
Scroll down. You see user setting. Only under password reset. Okay. Under password reset. So wọ́n fẹ́ kẹ́ review àwọn kan tó wà lóyún. So check the role permission. User can register application, yes. Restrict non-admin user from creating tenant. No. User can create security group, yes. Then guest user. So those of us that are guest user now, guest user access institution. Guest user have the same access as members. Guest user have limited access to properties and membership of directory objects. Guest users is restricted. So pick the first option. Okay, scroll down. Now other administration portal, restrict access to Azure AD administrator portal. No, leave down like that. LinkedIn account. So member of your organization, I can attach my LinkedIn profile to this. Allow user to connect their work and school account with LinkedIn. Yes, if they so desire. External user, manage external collaboration. So click on save. Okay. So number 4, on the Azure Active Directory blade, and under the manage section, click on users, then
click users account.
Your own user account to display the profile setting. So go back.
So manage, click user.
Your own user account. So SQL also okay. Click users. So click your own user account. Okay. So as you can see now, you are reviewing it now. Display name. So here now you can begin to in fact, there are information here where, for example, you can change the location to say this person. Let's assume somebody, one of your users, must sign in from United States. If this person is not signing in from United States, sign. Do you understand? You'll be able to sign
Okay.
check the user location.
So they said edit property, setting, user location to United States and save.
Do you understand? So for example, if you create an account for Madam Memisi and then you change it to Nigeria and she's in US, she'll be able to sign in.
Okay.
Only usage location. Location of the fellow account.
So now you said user location to United States and save. So it's already you said United States, so I'll just back.
Yeah, it's there. It's correct. It's correct.
Yes. So after that, navigate back to the all users blade. Click add new user. So navigate to users. Add new user.
So now, no, you can add new user now, but you can use PowerShell to add your new user.
I want to add.
So now go to your ChatGPT now.
Okay.
So go to ChatGPT. So now, so type I need PowerShell script to add user to AD.
What do I type?
Provide PowerShell script to add user to Azure AD. Provide PowerShell script to add new user to Azure AD, AZ, Azure AD, just type Azure AD. You have to go after letter AD, you enter. So now in this script, modify the following variables according to your requirement. Display name, the display name of the new user principal name of the new user. For example, it's going to be user at your domain.microsoft. Provide the password, then group name. Scroll down. Group name, display name of the Azure AD group to which you want to. So, what a man do you know the smart thing? It's the machine inside. Ó béèrè parameter mélòó ló ń béèrè báyìí sìn? Parameter mẹ́rin, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So this is what I do. This is what I do. Copy display name. Ẹ̀yà light bẹ́ẹ̀ display name tó kọ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀. Copy display name. Ẹ wá paste ẹ̀ sí ibi question ẹ̀ lọ sí níbẹ̀ question. Ẹ paste ẹ̀ sí lọ sí níbẹ̀ question. Now use equals to. Now orúkọ ta lẹ fẹ́ lò. Maybe a second one. So there should be other name in front of Wumi.
Adémi.
Adémi náà.
Tó bá jí ó máa jà.
Okay, good. So now, lọ sí break yẹn. Lọ copy user principal name. So I'm teaching you how to manipulate this guy. So click níwájú Adémi yẹn ní sùúrù. Now you are going to press, please listen. You are going to press shift enter. Shift mọ́lẹ̀, enter. Now do Control V. Control V equals to. Now let it be Wumi. Type Wumi. Now ẹ pọ̀ sí Azure portal yín. No, the other one. Extend the user principal name. Now the one for Oluwanifemi, a copy. Ṣé scope tí mo kọ yẹn ó yẹ padà sí ChatGPT. Now ẹ paste síwájú ní ẹ just Control. Now ẹ remove Oluwanifemi yẹn ẹ fi jókòó lẹ̀. Ṣé ti get nǹkan tí mo ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀?
Yeah.
So the username tí ẹni máa fi sign in now. Àwa jẹ́ Wumi at. Tó ti yé bẹ́ẹ̀ sìn.
Yeah.
So ẹ lọ síwájú .com yín. Now do shift enter again. Now ẹ lọ copy password lókè. Yeah, paste. Equals to Nigeria 2023 àbí ìrẹ̀lẹ̀.
Yeah. 2022 mo lò.
But what I don't know is that the one created on the other sign really can change password. I don't know. But in case the one can change, you know what to change. Now do shift enter. Yeah, I'll copy last one. Group name. So nǹkan tí script fẹ́ ṣe ni pé ó fẹ́ automatically add ẹni yìí sí group. Shift enter lè máa tẹ̀ ọ́, shift enter. The display name of the Azure AD group to which you want to add this person equals to developers. Capital letter D. Now press enter. I'm going to rewrite the script here for you. Just suppose you rewrite it. So you don't need to copy it and take it to your notepad and now start beginning to edit. Never can more. Because of knowledge. So you understand. Tell edit it. So imagine pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ fẹ́ lo 4 or 5 people. Ẹ kàn tún máa lọ copy nǹkan tẹ copy ẹ paste ẹ máa tún change it fún. Ó ti automatically pick the information. So this one you now do now. Copy, scroll up, I can copy code nígbà ẹ lọ run ẹ̀rọ PowerShell script. There's an error somewhere.
Cannot process argument transformation on parameter password. Cannot convert in Nigeria at 22.
Ẹ wo password yìí. Ẹ padà sí.
So
Ó yẹ kó rí as a string. Ó yẹ kó rí as a string. So ẹ copy gbogbo nǹkan tẹ copy sí wa. Ẹ highlight ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ copy everything. Copy the 4. Copy the 4.
The 4.
Ẹ wá sísàlẹ̀ ẹ paste ẹ. Ẹ paste ẹ. So ẹ ní sùúrù the same thing ẹ pé ní kẹ́ press enter. Ẹ paste ẹ padà.